man, let's talk about Ryan Garcia versus Rolly, another interesting fight. Rolly is ranked, I believe I just looked at it, number 2 in the WBA. So yeah, he's ranked number 2 in the WBA. Um, Ryan Garcia, I believe, is ranked number 3, 2 and 3 behind that Shaq Round dude. That's a mandatory for um Jerron Business. Obviously, the winner of the fight get the regular WBA title. Somebody put it to me, said some organization was on the WBA head, so they reduced the titles. Now that they're not under investigation no more, they've added the titles back, and they're just a money hungry organization, like everybody else. I told y'all nobody can afford to miss any income these days. So I keep telling y'all that can't nobody afford to miss no income. So, but nonetheless, let's take a look at the fight. It has history where Rolly putting hands, foot, and toes and elbows and on Ryan Garcia and sparring. Funny thing about it is they really haven't been talking trash because Ryan Garcia, Ryan Garcia is trying to change his image to the public after, popping hot versus Devin Haney and saying some racial things. And guess what? Everybody forgave him, and forgot the things that he said. And they team Ryan Garcia again. Like I said before, black people are the most forgiving people on the planet. So you can disrespect and violate them, and it doesn't matter at this point. So I ain't gonna never forget it. I don't fuck with none of the fighters that still embrace Ryan, still beg Ryan, still kick anybody. That Silva H2O guy that got almost into the upper room by that dude that Kid Austin about to fight. I didn't respect Raymond four-door Ford or two-door Ford Pinto Ford. I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with Shakur Stevenson at all. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that was supporting and still dick sucking Ryan Garcia, Keekun Davis, none of them. I don't play that. I don't play it. I wish the worst on them. And I definitely mean that. But Ryan Garcia, 24-1, one loss, one got stopped by Tank and Cheetah versus Devin, which that should have went down as a loss, 20 KOs. He fighting Rolando, Romero, 16-2, got stopped 2 times, 13 KOs, but he should have been probably 15-3 because he lost to Paw Paw and they robbed the fuck out of Paw Paw. So really he should have lost 3 of his last 3. He should be 3-3 in his last 6 fights. So he last fought on September 14th. That might have been on Tank, Canelo, and a Berlanga undercard, which it was. But ain't much to it in this fight. I think Ryan Garcia is probably the more skillful fighter in this fight. Rolly got the chin of a fucking poet. We all know it. Ryan, ain't got no chin either. But I think Ryan got a better chin than Rolly. But, we'll see what Ryan looks like coming back after that. But be honest, it's an explosive fight. I can see why they put it as the main event. I think it'll be a more explosive fight had they both talked trash, but they both was a little bit more humble. The calm before the storm, so nobody really was talking shit like that. And that kind of killed the card. But everybody was under the agreement that nobody was talking shit. Everybody was under agreement, like other than T.O. was the only one that, and T.O. and Barboza didn't get the memo for the most thing. For the most part, for the most part, I thought they would talk a little bit more shit, but really, it ain't really nothing structural about this fight. There's nothing real structural about this fight. And I say it again and again. Ain't nothing technical be about this fight. Ryan, he'll be the more technical fighter in this particular fight. But the problem with it is, he ain't really a technical fighter. Derek can have him a little bit more discipline, keeping his hands up and all that type of shit, right? He have more discipline from that standpoint of view, but Ryan need to use his jab more. And even in that Devin fight, he continued to throw wild shit. He just caught Dev. He continued to throw a lot of wild shit. So it's gonna be interesting. I think if Ryan can just use his jab, which Mexicans don't use their jab for whatever reason, if he can use his jab, be patient, he'll land that left hook. Rolly has shown the tendency to be not impatient. We seen that versus Gervonta Davis, so we seen him not be patient the way he should be patient. And if Ryan could take his time, he'd be good. But Ryan got ADHD too. That motherfucker hyper too. He can't be patient. So This, if this card carry on, the main event probably gonna be a short one. The main event is probably gonna be a short one. If you Ryan, you just work on being patient. You setting stuff up with your jab. Keep your hands up. Rolly gonna reach. Maybe work on an uppercut to go with your left hook because Rolly gonna be trying to throw them hooks and duck his head. So I would tell Rolly to work on the. I would tell Ryan to work on throwing an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? That'd just be my belief on it. But um, but if I'm Rolly, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going up against this fight and I'm fucking Rolly, uh, maybe I just go out there and I just go press Ryan. He ain't been in the ring in a long time, coming off pads. But maybe my advice to him would just be go out there and get him. That'd be my advice to him. I just go out there and get him. I just sick Ryan, sick him on Ryan like a dog. I just tell him go out there and just go out there and test him. Don't let him get his feet wet. Check his chin. Go right to him and take the fight to him. That's what I would tell him. I would tell him take the fight right to Ryan Garcia. Off the rips, run right to Ryan and throw some shit at Ryan. That's what I tell him. You ain't getting out. I mean, he could outbox Ryan. I mean, in some parallel, the other parallel universe, he could. He can be patient if he can box with Tank. For a little bit. I feel like he could hang Jermaine with Ryan, but he should go out there and get Ryan the fuck up out of there. That'd be that. That's what I tell him to do. I tell him go out there and get Ryan the fuck up out of there. That's what I would tell him. I tell him go out there and get Ryan the hell up out of there. Don't play with him. I'll tell him, nah, like, man, go get that motherfucker up out of there. Stop playing with him. So neither one of them is gonna use their jab. You know what I'm saying? We know that. It's just gonna be who land first. If somebody do land first, can you take the punch and who can recover? It's gonna be a fun fight. It would be a better fight if they talked some trash, but they both didn't. They both didn't. They both was a little bit more humble. Ryan looks a lot bigger. I mean, Rolly got beat up by the smaller Pitbull Cruz, but I would say Pitbull Cruz is a wild boy too. So it's going. I mean, I think I have an intrigue for this fight. The backstory is nice. So yeah, there's intriguing things about this fight. There are intriguing things about this fight, man. But I mean, I just think no, I just think that this is just gonna be a wild fight. It would surprise me a little bit. It would surprise me a little bit if Rolly won, but it wouldn't be a huge surprise. It wouldn't be a huge surprise. It wouldn't be a huge surprise. It wouldn't be, yeah. So I think in the same world, if they can carry out the mission, in my opinion, in the same world, I would tell Rolly, bait Ryan's hook and try to counter his hook and come over the top of his hook. But I think a reasonable game plan for Rolly is just go get him. I tell Ryan to try to get Ryan tell Rolly try to get Ryan commit to that hook. Cool. If I'm Ryan, and I'm Derek, I'm telling Ryan, use your jab, be patient, let Rolly come with the shit, keep your hands up and be prepared to counter Rolly. I'll be trying to work on the uppercut. It's crazy. So, but ultimately, I think it's the best fight there. Um, yeah, I think it's the best fight there. Um, well, I think it might be the most entertaining fight. So, I think Ryan gets the job done. I think about a fourth. I'd be nice to say the fifth round knockout. Yeah, I'll say a fifth round knockout. Ryan in five. Don't drink and drive. Ryan in five. Ryan in five. So, my opinion on it. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. But let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.